I have been blackmailed. I used my dad's laptop weeks ago. And I realized that something was wrong with the laptop. But didn't care about it. Then, days after, a few authentication requests kept ringing on my phone. And today at midnight, blackmail arrived at my Gmail. It says the hacker has been maintaining a consistent observation on me starting from 7/5/2023. And that he has all the information about me, including a video of me masturbating. I did some search on Google that normally these are just hoax mails that are lying. If that was the case, I would just ignore these emails, but this one even had all the 52 passwords I saved on Google. I spent 5 hours changing all of them, and a screenshot of his screen displaying my screen when I was in use. The hacker requires me to transfer $1,400 to his Bitcoin wallet and says that it is a fair trade, because he spent a lot of time tracking me. I'm worried that this might not be just a hoax mail but true blackmail, because he was watching what I was doing on the laptop. Can anyone help me, please? I'm so afraid. Masturbating isn't illegal. And everyone does it. What is he going to do with a video of you doing that? He's the one that's doing something illegal. Reply that you're underage and you've reported him to the FBI for creating child porn. Don't do it. It's a scare tactic. And if you pay, he'll just ask for more. Ask someone with sense of computers on how to get rid of the hacker. Edit might even involve police. They have departments dealing with these kind of things. He shared a screenshot showing your own screen. If he really had footage of you from a webcam, he would have shared that as proof. He's got nothing. You were having a wank using your dad's laptop. Tears of joy. He's gonna be big mad. Don't pay. Worst that can happen is people see you wanking. Not the worst thing in the world. When you see people, just wink at them. Call the police. This is usually a hoax. But even if it isn't, they won't stop with the first $1,400. If I had $1 for every time I've received this email, I'd have about $1,400. It's still a hoax. Your passwords get leaked in data breaches and people can buy them online, and they use that to make it seem like they know what they're doing. Changing your passwords is a good shout, but you can also use websites to check if your email was a part of a data breach. Ignore them. It's a scam. Even if it wasn't a scam. Once a blackmail starts, it'll never stop. Just take it on the chin and the next day you'll be okay. You don't even have $1,400. Tape your webcams. Kids. Also, if you're actually underage, he just created and intends to distribute child pornography, which carries a minimum 15-year prison sentence. Tell the FBI. Unless you were masturbating to child pornography, you didn't do anything wrong. It might be embarrassing, but you can get over that. This guy needs to be caught and prosecuted. Edit. By the way, blackmail is a Class 4 felony. He may well spend time in prison for doing this. And if he did it to you, he's doing it to others. Lol. I am not paying anyone to widen my audience. I would laugh his ass off. I am not this insecure. It's a scam. Go to our scams. This happened on Black Mirror. But as usual, everything turned out okay in the end. He would need to do a lot of work to get anyone in the internet interested in grainy amateur masturbation porn. If he had that ability, he could make hundreds of millions in the porn industry as an advertiser of promoter. Not real. I have had plenty of these and I've ignored all of them. And nothing has ever happened. Give him nothing. Even if this is true, he has nothing to gain by going forward with the blackmail. If you pay him, what's to stop him from demanding double next week? I've always said if I'm ever genuinely blackmailed, I'll just release whatever it is they're blackmailing me for myself. Take the wind right out of their sails. Tell him you're 16, and he's now in possession of child pornography. Then tell him you've contacted the FBI, who is now opening up an investigation. Dude will block you, piss himself, and won't ever release the video if he indeed does have one. He'll then spend months being paranoid that the FBI is going to kick in his door. A female friend had a similar situation happen. I told her to ignore the communications and get her electronics fixed by a professional. Nothing ever happened. No nudes were released, and later someone gave me an important piece of psychological information. You care way more than anyone else. Even if they did release a masturbation video, who cares? Are you a massive celebrity or something? I suggest you ignore the threats and have a pro fix all the electronics on your house. Tell him to fuck off. It's a scam. Same happened to me. Call their bluff. Everyone jerks off. It's nothing special and not leverage. Unless you were doing it to some very questionable stuff. You may get famous, viral with his help. Stop using Google. It's a 100% a scam. However, I couldn't stop myself from wondering about the screenshot. Was it dated and timed? Usually at bottom right. Are you certain it's a screenshot your screen? It would be pretty easy to fake one screenshot. Is it your dad's work laptop or private laptop? If it's a work laptop, I'm hoping it doesn't come with monitoring software. How often does your dad use the laptop? And has his data passwords been compromised too? If they did in fact hack the laptop, it seems odd they did only have breached your information if your dad's is on there too. It's bullshit. I've gotten the same email and I don't have a webcam on any PC. Ignore it. Ignore it. It's a scam. Happened to me before. I got one of these once. Nothing ever happened. I think we can all agree that the hacker deserves to be compensated for his time. Ignore it. This is a scam. If you have never taken a video of yourself masturbating, the odds of him having that video are extremely low. The only other way I could think of is if you were using a laptop with a webcam. Ignore it. All in with fucking with this scammer. I'd type something like, "Buddy, if you think that was jacking off, wait until you see what I can do if I know I'm being filmed. I have this spiked leather gimp suit with a front flap I'd love to show you. Plus a tub of massage. Wait until you can see how many objects I can shove up my." You get the guy. Why uncomfortable? Maybe word will get out to leave you alone. I'd just ignore it. This is a common scam. The odds of them releasing anything is pretty darned low. Right now they are guilty of some computer crimes. If they sent out pictures, videos of you, they'd be guilty of a lot worse. This tactic is used to try to scare people into paying up, but their risk goes up through the roof. If they follow through with the threat, they send out thousands of these threats, and all they need is a few people to pay up for it to be worth their time. Just delete the message, change your passwords, and leave it at that. Thank the man for marketing your new OnlyFans content and web page to all your known associates. For you, free of charge. Rake in the income. Live your life. Ignore it. If you pay, they'll just come back a month later and ask you for more money. Are you recapping an episode of Black Mirror?